There's a story behind the Far From Home logo. At the time the vision for the Far From Home community was coming together, I was walking alongside a small group of women in a season shaped by scripture, prayer, and shared reflection. One passage in particular stayed with me. It comes from the book of Isaiah, written long before Jesus ever walked the earth, describing who he would be. I'm going to read it to you. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 2 through 4. It says, "Out of the emptiness he came, like a tender shoot from rock-hard ground. He didn't look like anything or anyone of consequence. He had no physical beauty to attract our attention. So he was despised and forsaken by men, this man of suffering, grief's patient friend. As if he was a person to avoid, we looked the other way. He was despised, forsaken, and we took no notice of him. Yet it was our suffering he carried, our pain and distress, our sick to the soulless." When Isaiah speaks of Jesus being despised, forsaken, and overlooked, he's pointing us toward the cross, to the moment when Jesus took our place and carried what was ours to bear. He is named here as a man of suffering, as grief's patient friend, one who does not turn away from pain, but enters fully into it. Now, I made this. I'm not an artist by any means, but if you notice, this might feel familiar. Our logo carries the same image of hands holding a tender root. There is hope in this image because Jesus knows what it's like to be uprooted. We know from the story of Jesus in his early life that he too lived far from home. He was born in Bethlehem, but then he had to flee to Egypt for safety. He lived much of his life displaced, without power, without certainty, without permanence. And in the gospel, there's a moment when Jesus is 12 years old and his parents lose him for 3 days while traveling. Can you imagine? And when they finally found him, he says, "Why were you searching for me? Didn't you know I must be in my Father's house?" And as I sat with that story, as the Lord was birthing this community, it was as if he was saying, I know what it means to miss my Father. I know what it means to miss home. Jesus walked this world knowing what it was like to be far from home, quietly suffering from the inside, longing for home. And we know this too. We know that Jesus never looked away from the hurting. In fact, he consistently turned toward them. That is what Far From Home seeks to reflect. A community that does not turn away, but turns towards loss and grief with care. A place where tender stories are held gently, and where women living far from home are reminded that they are not unseen, not forgotten, and not alone.